Jamly. So, yard sale, done. Got a guy coming right now from the Cub Scouts to come and pick up the remaining bits. It's actually sold quite a bit of it today. So he's coming to pick up like the last bits of it. So we got like, he's coming to pick up the futon because that didn't get sold. There was somebody that keeps messaging me saying they want it. I told him that, you know, as soon as the yard sale's over, then that's it. It'll be gone. And then they messaged me again. So can I pick it up? And I was like, come pick it up. This is, you know, the address. Sunflower, hi. And so we've got the futon, 2 TV stands, like a small TV stand, and then the corner stand, which we're not keeping, 2 end tables, 2 nightstands, and then kind of like just little bits and pieces. So everything else sold, so I'm really happy with that. So like the dog carriers, the big thing of books, the thing of movies, the scooter, the bike, the pogo stick, what else? The game systems, all the like guinea pig supplies. Yeah, we are actually moving into the RV. So we will, like, today was the yard sale, and then we're out of here. We're like moving over to our camping ground on Wednesday. So we will be out of here. And so we're just waiting for them to come and pick up, the guy with the truck coming to pick this stuff up. So there's also a queen box spring and a queen bed frame, like just the frame piece. So all that, they're going to use this stuff. They're going to sell it in their rummage sale. I do live in Arizona. So, but we won't be staying in Arizona. So we're going to, right now we're going to go over to one of the campgrounds here. We're going to stay there for a little bit. And then we'll see what our plans are for April. Because right now for March, we're going to stay at the campground, kind of get a few things done here in town. Make sure that I have, like, our internet, everything's working really good. I've got 2 things on the RV that I want to replace, that need replacing. So we'll get that done, with my next check on the 15th. So we'll get all that done, that needs to be done in here. And then we can make our arrangements for where we're headed. The first place I want to go, and do a visit, is up to Big Bear. So I want to go do a Big Bear visit. That's what my plan is. But it's going to be slow going. It's not going to be like, you know, we're not going to be in a new place like every week or every 2 weeks or whatever. It's going to be kind of like month by month, because I am still doing school full time, which is why we weren't planning on leaving until June. But we kind of got pushed to move sooner rather than later. And so not a big deal, just exhausting because we didn't have everything finished. So that kind of was like we were still working on the RV. So there's still things that need to be completed on the RV. But for right now, she's livable and she's cozy. I'll tell you that right now. We've got quite a bit of stuff left to kind of organize in here. But we're going to do all that probably in the next 2 days. I've got to go and we've got a couple last bit of things to pop into the car, take over to storage. And then after that, it's just a matter of finishing the cleanup in the big house. So clean the rest of that out and we're done. So yard sale stuff is done today. And then we've got that last bit inside that's got to come out. I'm actually going to school I've already got my bachelor's in photography and videography. So I've already finished that. Now I'm going for my master's. And my master's is in computer sciences because I want to know more about like the computer aspect, the digital aspect of everything. So that's what I'm mastering in, is like digital information. So, oh, God, it looks like we're gonna have a storm, you guys. Like wow, these clouds are really nasty that are coming in. But yeah, so I'm going for my master's now, and yeah, so it's a master's in it's like digital science, something like that. It's in the sciences because of course it has to do with computers and computer integrations and systems and whatnot. So, because that stuff kind of seriously interests me. And so that's what I'm working on. But it's all good. I want to do photography. So I want to definitely really dive into photography. And so that's what my goal is. I'm doing photography now. And so that's one reason why we want to travel, because there's some really good job opportunities and I look like a wreck. But yeah, so there's some really good job opportunities with photography. So that's what I'm going to be working on. But just, you know, just taking it day by day and just class by class. So I have a really, really bad headache, and I knew I was going to get a headache because I ate Salisbury steak earlier, or what was supposed to be Salisbury steak earlier. Definitely tasted more like a hospital / school food. It was definitely not good. But that's what I get for eating processed food. I should not eat that stuff. But I was hungry and I needed something kind of like quick, and I had stuff thrown in the freezer, and so I was like, all right, well, eat that, and I knew I'd pay the price for it. And I look like a wreck because it's been windy and my hair has been wind blown all over the place today. And I'm squinting because it's bright out here. But I'm sitting on the steps of the RV right now because I'm waiting for the guy to get here. Once he gets here, I'll wrap up this and then go ahead and help them get everything loaded up into whatever vehicle. I think he's bringing a big old truck. Well, he's going to have to bring a truck. There ain't no way he's moving a futon without a truck. But yeah. So how is your guys' Sunday going? That's what I want to know. How's your Sunday? Because today I felt stir crazy today. Though we had a lot of people here, I just felt stir crazy. Like I felt like I wasn't being productive, even though I know I'm being productive because I'm getting rid of all this stuff and clearing out the property. But yeah, so it's pretty much down to like these last couple of bits, which is not much. So we're the last little stretch here. So we're pretty much done, other than cleaning out the house. And once that's finished and I get all the bags of junk out here, I'll make a phone call to the refuge place. They'll come in and pick everything up that's trash. So yeah, I'm ready for all of this to be done. Other states say that they're... Oh, in Phoenix? Yeah, I used to live out in Phoenix when I was stationed at Luke. So I used to live out in like the Glendale, Avondale area. Really miss that area. That's one place if I could buy a house out there. I mean, I could buy a house out there but I'm not looking to buy something big. So, but that would be one of my favorite places like to settle in. But yeah. So, like have like a home base. But for me, what my goal is now, Creep. Hi. Ow. So anyway, Creep, I'll be on in a little bit. The guy is coming right now to pick up all this stuff. Once they pick this stuff up and get it out of my way, I'm going to close the garage and I'll jump on ARC. That's kind of what my RV is. My RV is a mini house. Like, she's got a full bathroom. So I've got, toilet, sink, shower tub combo. And then I have a closet. She has a full kitchen. So she's got a 4-burner stove, oven, refrigerator, freezer, double sink. And then I have the living room space. And then I have my bunk, which is like where, like, it's like my little bedroom. It's a nice cozy space. Oh my gosh, Creep, stop it. You don't need anybody to carry you in ARC. It's not like you're battling anybody but the dinosaurs. Yeah, so this is my mini house. Sarah's cracking up. But my goal, like my one thing that I really, really want is a good sized piece of property that's all fenced in with a double car garage on it with like a sewage hookup, so that way we can hook up the sewage on the RV, and then of course electric and water hookup. If I could do that, like if I could find a property with a double car garage with all the hookups for the RV, then I would be sailing perfect, because that would be my absolute goal. Because then I can put like any of my extra bits and stuff that I kind of need throughout the day in there, in the garage. And then whenever I'm ready to travel or whatnot, you just unhook the RV and you go. And then you have a place to come back to. So you've got your property to come back to. So that would be ideal. That would be like my ideal thing. So Sarah and I, though, kicking it in here. There's Sarah. So yeah, we have the microwave in here. We've got a Instant Pot. We've got Like we've pretty much got everything in here. We've got her TV, or I should say the TV, but we've got the TV, we've got both Xboxes, I've got my gaming monitor, so my gaming screen, and then I have my computer in here. So we've got everything like that we use daily, like even for my schoolwork and stuff. So it's all in here. But just waiting for this guy to show up with the truck so we can get this stuff out of here. I'm like so exhausted. Yeah, we have our dogs. We have the 4 dogs. I have Taylor's dog Godric with us, Sarah's dog Winnie Bear, which are the 2 small ones, so they're like little dogs. And then I have Tonks, of course. Oh yeah, they're coming with us. So then we have Tonks, and then we have the new baby, Denali. And we did have Penny with us. Penny was supposed to be our new travel buddy who is going to be coming with us. Tonks is senior, like he's a senior dog. So he's old age, pretty arthritic and stuff like that. You have 2 of them, yeah. And so when we renovated the RV, I cleared out the RV had a side where there was a couch that could go into a bed, and then it had the dinette set, which could also go into a bed. Well, we tore out the dinette set, we tore out the couch, and then we repositioned the couch and stuff to the other side where the dinette set was. So we ripped out the dinette set, and then we set up a couch/bed combo thing. So Sarah has a bed. And then the other side is completely open so that the dogs have that entire area to move about. They run all over this RV anyway. So it's pretty spacious. We all fit in here very comfortably, no issues, no problems. Winnie Bear usually jumps up on the bed with Sarah, and that's where she usually sleeps. And then Godric, Tonks, and Danny all lay down together. There's lots of space for them to move about. Tonks doesn't do too much running around anyway. He's pretty arthritic at this point. So he's not the fastest mover in the world. We also ended up getting a thing that you set outside that attaches to the RV on the outside, that encloses like around the steps, so they can come in and out of the RV without worrying about them getting loose. What baby? Oh, that's a good looking one.
Right.
Good job, whoever did that. That's really good. So yeah, so they've got an 8-paneled run space that they can run around in. It's good size, so I think the space in it is probably like double what they get right here inside the RV. So it's like a good spot that they can just kind of stretch their legs, move around. Huh? Oh. So it's kind of nice. But yeah, I had to actually make a piece that slipped up underneath the stairs because Winnie Bear is so tiny. She can get in between the RV and the step. Since there's like this small gap about this big, Winnie Bear can fit between that because she's so little. I'm not worried about like Godric or Danny or Tonks getting out through there because they're so big. Like Godric is not huge, but he is almost 25 pounds. So he can't get through that space. But Winnie Bear's all of like maybe 10 pounds and she can squeeze right between there. So I went and grabbed like an old piece of kennel and like used wire cutters and cut that piece down so that it like I can stick it up underneath there and set it, and then I bungee it to the other pieces. Yeah, well, you will. Like, you just have to be able to set that goal for yourself. Like for me, I bought the RV a couple years ago because I bought it in 2018. Purchased it in 2018. Have been working on it and renovating it since then. Redid all the fixings, the plumbing, put all new like handles and knobs in. I left a lot of her, I guess you could say like how this is like has all this like damage to the wood and stuff. We filed it down, sanded it so that it was all smooth edges, but kept a lot of that aged appearance and whatnot, so that way. And this right here, by the way, you guys, is all just primer. This is not her finished paint color, but we wanted to get the priming done now because we really had like a short notice that, hey, by the way, you guys got to move out. The city has sold the property, and guys, I look absolutely wrecked. Holy cow. Yeah, so I wanted her to keep her 1977 vintage look. I wanted her to hold on to a lot of that memory. Everything that this RV has lived through and been through, I wanted to hold on to all that. So that's why I kept all this stuff that is like that. So like I said, I took a thing of sandpaper and a sanding block, and we sanded down everything. Oh, your mom's born in 77. Oh, how cool. I was born in 79. So my kids are all grown now. Sarah will be traveling with me for just a very short time. Taylor is in the Army, so he is out doing his thing with the military. So I wanted to start hitting the road in June. That was the goal. We're getting a bit of a push a couple months early, but I'm ready for it. Like, this whole month is the whole month of February was just an absolute headache. So yeah, your mom had you late. It's all good. But yeah, so I'm absolutely in love with my little home. I was talking to my aunt yesterday, and so she was just like, well, where are you guys going to shower and whatnot? I'm like, this has an entire bathroom in it. So it's got everything in here. I'm kind of not looking forward to the summer because I'm not exactly sure how kick butt the air conditioner in here is going to be. I do know one thing, that to run the air conditioner, you have to run the engine on here. Or at least for right now, as far as I can tell, you've got to have the engine of the RV running to get the AC running. I could be wrong on that. It could be something else wrong with it, but we tried to run it the other day and it kicked on and whatnot, but the fan wouldn't kick on and blow air. So not exactly sure why.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God.
No, because one, I'm not traveling like that. Right now we're going to be pretty much still here in the area. So we're going to be RVing for one, so we're not doing any air travel. Two, we'll be staying pretty close to here right now until everything is finished on the RV. So we're going to be here at the campsite. We'll be there probably until April 1st. We're booked there till April 4th. And then I'm going to talk with a couple people, see if we can't park up with them while we finish getting the last couple bits put in. And then I think like second week of April, we're going to head up and go up to Big Bear. And then we're going to probably hang out up in Big Bear probably for a month, maybe more. If the weather is gorgeous up there, we may just spend the summer months up in Big Bear. Because one, there's all kinds of activities you can do up in Big Bear. There's a lot to do up there. A lot of hiking trails. A lot of things that I really, really, really want to see. And so we may end up just staying up in that area. Unless we find something else that's a little higher, up north, a little further north, that's going to be cooler for the summer. It gets so hot here. Yeah, and if you're in Phoenix, then you know what we're talking about. Where I'm at, we're probably about 15 degrees hotter than Phoenix down here. So, but anyway, the guys here pick up this stuff. So I'm going to go. I will actually probably live stream again tonight, and so we'll see you guys then.